why yesi o Malik Basintele ben abosumi nie no ohun faw nti wo yuka wo di ayaresa onyankopon kan ho no mo ho ban non saw yade.
So I'm with Chika here in the UK.
Ghana UK. So yeah, Busia, a man for no more pebe be a Malik wono. Malik hu ye. O dey ase so
force to reckon with. He drew a lot of the youth to his party, the NDC. In rain and in shine, he was out on the street displaying his prowess and his ability. This is Malik Basintali, the Bisa Gonja boy. Now Malik Basintali rode motorbikes all over Ghana, campaigning for the NDC. In fact, he became extremely popular just before the elections, to the point that the president now, who was a candidate then, John
Abusia, NDC Deputy National Communications Officer Malik Basintali. Abusia, like for the past few days in here or trending, ni na say, and then I'm social media saying home fan when you stroke or when I London or JIR. Like story be told you, I'm for be brain na extra margin. Ibi bompaye amana say sade anya yakpon sane yare ena ibi nso mpaye na omobo no wa onim say yes mpaye we dey enye no kore like say the Ghana politics city no say MPP ni bi ho kire na NDC for bebre na be bompaye say ne ho nkoso an kire no even say possible a the same thing apply to NDC say NDC ni bi ho kire na the same thing na MPP for nso be dey ebeye so this time around, I'm out for air kicker. Though MPP for some more bumpers in Yankopon Banana Hontono. And they been so say like different kind of stories. When a black rasta, a copy in Nasue. And also bit my confirm, we say Malik Basintali or Accra, only landing. That's one. Two, Malik Onya stroke. Which are also Onya stroke. This is a black rasta assassin. Black rasta say on anything common. And I even the beginning of this video by video I made the beginning of it, on another phone. Actual video what say on yare and only UK name or Ghana haya or Accra. Obviously, maybe so be coming home. Nianko TSMA black rasta. Ekafa Malik Basintali home. And die 18 na ama na say ye Malik ewa social media die 18 na say onkwa adwuma abusua black rasta echirechire mu say aha Zinga TV.
Yes, the voice of the people, and the voice of the people is the voice of God. Now here we don't criticize, and if we must criticize just on one condition, we would only criticize to build and not to destroy. Prayers go up for Malik Basintali. Now Malik Basintali is an interesting gentleman. Now in the run-up to the elections, we saw him running left, right and center, doing so many different things. This is the handsome face of Malik Basintali. Now in 2018, we were told by Ghana Web that he became the youngest person to become an NDC delegate appointee. He became the deputy communications executive of his party in the northern region. He was voted right there at the Alu Mahama Sports Stadium, where he polled 270 votes. We remember that like yesterday. It was on the 2nd day of May when it was announced, and we were told that in 2018, that year, he was 21. And that made him the youngest executive to be nominated and voted for by NDC delegates. Malik Basintali. He went to school in Tamale and also in Kumasi and then in Accra. Who is this wonderful guy called Malik Basintali? He's born to a Bisa father and also a Gonja mother. So he's a Bisa and Gonja at the same time. Now, those of you who don't know who the Bisas are, they are those that you call the Busanges. Their proper name is the Bisa. This is Malik Basintali. Now, Malik Basintali in 2011 completed BECE at the Tamale International School, and he did so well. In fact, he had the President's Award. That's the Presidential Award. He was nominated, and
this is Azinga TV.
He was more than just excited because he brought so much honor to the Tamale International School. He was a nominee, and we all know that once you are nominated, it's equivalent to just winning it, isn't it? My brother, my sister, this is Malik Basintali. He has a penchant for riding motorbikes. He loves motorbikes. But yes, Malik Basintali, can I tell you more? Right after BECE, he went to school in Kumasi. He left Kumasi and went to Accra, to the University of Ghana, Legon. This is Malik Basintali, the motorbike rider. In the run-up to the elections, he was a man who was on almost every radio station, arguing so brilliantly. And on the road, he was also busy. He rode motorbikes, and we saw him display on the streets in several videos. He gathered the youth all around him. He became a strong force to reckon with. He drew a lot of the youth to his party, the NDC. In rain and in shine, he was out on the street displaying his prowess and his ability. This is Malik Basintali, the Bisa Gonja boy. Now, Malik Basintali rode motorbikes all over Ghana, campaigning for the NDC. In fact, he became extremely popular just before the elections, to the point that the president now, who was a candidate then, John Dramani Mahama, was so excited about his achievements that he said that he would give him an instant position the moment that he came into power, should he ever. And he did come into power. We expected that he would be the boss of the oral, Operation Recover All Loot, but he found himself in the office of the National Youth Authority. My brother, my sister, this is Malik Basintali. He's the champion of the youth. Now the youth love him. Everybody loves him because he's a very humble soul and he's ready to learn. If in in 2018, Malik Basintali was only 21, then it means that he's 28 years as we speak right now. This is one of the youngest in the party to rise so steadily and to reach this level of success. Now, a few days ago, it was all over the place that Malik Basintali had suffered a stroke, and it broke the hearts of so many people. Now, he had been flown to the UK, it was alleged, for treatment, and prayers started going up for Malik Basintali. All over the place, people prayed. People posted messages on Facebook, wishing Malik Basintali a speedy recovery. Many people even posted videos of them praying for Malik Basintali. This tells you how much Ghanaians love him. But of course, the opposition NPP, much as they came out supposedly praying for speedy recovery for Malik Basintali, you could see that some of them were praying fake prayers. How do we say that, and why do we say that? My brother, my sister, there was a video that I saw, allegedly from the NPP, saying that you, Malik Basintali, you said that Nana Addo was sick because he was corrupt. Asante Bediako was sick because he was corrupt, and so on and so forth. Today you have stroke. Are you also corrupt? My brother, my sister, sickness is not the preserve of anybody. Anyone can be sick at any time. It doesn't matter whether you are pious or not. It doesn't matter whether you are corrupt or not. But we all know that evildoers most of the time live longer than non-evildoers. My brother, my sister, it is our prayer that all evildoers will continue to suffer the pain of sickness, the pain of disease, so that they will turn a new leaf to become better people. Malik Basintali, the prayers are still going all over the place for him. Now, early this morning, it came out that Malik Basintali granted an interview in which he said that he was okay. But what is the truth about this Malik Basintali stroke? Come here. Watch this. Many have called me and have asked me, Black Rasta, do you have details? Malik Basintali truly fell ill. But what kind of sickness was it? Was it a stroke? No. It was a disjoint in the hip. He had a disjointed hip because he had ridden this motorbike for far too long. The length and breadth of the nation, my brother, my sister. He moved left and right and center, running around Ghana, riding these motorbikes, rallying all the youth together for his party. He rode motorbikes. It finally had a toll on him. His doctor told him that he had a certain sprain in his hip. The hip joint there had been sprained, and for that matter, he needed a bit of rest. So Malik Basintali decided to take a few days off. It was all because of this hip joint issue and not a stroke. As we speak right now, I spoke with Malik Basintali and he told me, Black Rasta, I am more than fit to return to work. He's been away for a few days and he says he's now very fit and he is returning to work anytime soon. So to all well wishers, Malik Basintali is just okay. Malik Basintali only had a hip joint issue, not a stroke. He wasn't even flown to Kumasi, let alone to London. He is right here with us. And I am happy to tell you that he's very much okay. Just look at how he was bouncing on the motorbikes. Look how he was riding all over Ghana. Any normal human being would fall ill. It is having a toll on him. My brother, my sister, it is only energetic human beings who would continue to stand tall after rallying all the youth behind them, running the length and breadth of the nation. They certainly would have to take some rest. But he never took any rest. He went straight into office and started working more than just hard. Now, he was told by the doctor, the hip joint. At first, he thought he could manage it. So he was just using a band on it and going to work. In no time, he started to limp. And he realized that the pain was so much. When he went for the x-ray, he was told that he needed to take some time off so that the hip joint would heal properly. That is what has kept Malik Basintali off. He doesn't have a stroke.
Please subscribe,
to God be the glory.
share for more
and
content.
to those who genuinely prayed for him, your prayers have been answered. And to those who, in fact, wanted him actually sick, you still have more dirty prayers to say. In our country, any good man who rises, it looks like we are in a hurry to see them go down. But in this case, this is the guy that a lot of people call the youth president. This is a guy a lot of youth love. In fact, recently, he got Shatawale to come around so that they will do something with Shaxi. Now, Shaxi is an innovation and creation of Shatawale. In fact, it's a taxi hailing app. And he was able to get a number of cars. And he named the outfit Shaxi. My brother, my sister, Malik Basintali decided to use this to employ a lot of the youth. He's dealt with people with disabilities, what we call people living with disabilities. My brother, my sister, to support them in so many different ways. This is Malik Basintali. It looks like with each passing second, more and more people get to love him. More and more people get to want to get close to him. And it looks like he is delivering. His office is always full of the youth who go there looking for jobs. And it looks like he's beginning to satisfy them. And they are all singing his praise. To Malik Basintali, thank you so much for talking to us. We appreciate you. And interestingly, when the news came out that he was sick, he went straight to Facebook and posted this. He said, Kurubu Twale Tontonje. That's the Bani. Kurubu Twale Tontonje. It means an iron mortar. You know a mortar? That thing we pound fufu in. Kurubu Twale means the iron mortar. You will pound and pound and pound and pound and pound. It won't look like you are pounding anything because it is solid and strong. It will never break. Tontonje. Kurubu Twale Tontonje. Ignore the false news. No stroke, no London. I can tell you with authority that Malik Basintali is right here in Ghana and he is okay, getting ready to bounce back to work. Many people miss him and we wish you a very wonderful return. And we hope that one of these days we'll be able to have you in the studio and speak with you, so that all the people out there will be able to feel you one more time. In the interim, this is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonemo, and here we speak truth to power.
Thank you so much for watching. Kindly don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Stay safe till we meet in the next one. I love you and it's bye for now.